there about the pattern, and Gaylord needs to establish himself and hold on before he can even worry about the pattern. His feet went out from under him long before that happened. Getting a lot of pressure, and I'll tell you what, you're going to see Mays coming right now.
3rd down and 11.
This is notorious territory for Columbus North to just bring the blitz and bring everybody. It's an important play. There's a minute and 18 to go. You're in 2-down time limits here. You got 2 plays. The field goal doesn't do a daggone thing for you.
No, there will be no field goals unless Perry would score a quick touchdown, and North
and this is where
try a field goal.
This is where the armchair quarterbacks look back at Coach Potter and say, why didn't you kick the field goal the last time? And that's why it's tough as a coach. You got to make those decisions. You got to go with your gut.
3rd down and 11 from the 31-yard line. They've done it so many times on 3rd down. Here comes Hawk this side. Gaylor rolls to Hawk's side. He's looking. He throws. It is complete. That's Jared Moore. Does he have a first down, Dan?
Well, I'm not quite sure if he's got the first down, but you're in 2-down territory. They're going to measure it.
Most
if
definitely
not,
2 downs. Yeah. It is a first down for Perry.
Well, they just continue to go on the 3rd down play and have everybody on the edge of their seats.
Now Moore caught the touchdown on 4th and 11 from the 39, and this time, with hopes fading for Perry, he comes up with this beauty, as you see on replay, for the yardage
right into
necessary for first down. Wow. Now the ball is at the 19. There is 1:11 to go. Well, this is the game we've been waiting for, Dan. 1:11 to go. Bulldogs lead by 5. Perry is driving. 2 turnovers by North has been huge, and that was almost a turnover there. LeMaster's the intended receiver, and Ricky Johnson, who has an interception and a fumble recovery, almost had the clincher there for Tim Bless. But hold your breath, it's coming down. 2nd down and 10.
Boy, Johnson saw exactly what we saw. Gaylord looked there all the time, did not take his eyes off the receiver, and Johnson was ready to go the other way.
And he would have been player of the game with the interception. 2 interceptions and a fumble recovery, but we're going to let DeLoss make the call on player of the game. It's still up in the air. 2nd down and 10. The Falcons score. We'll see. Gaylord. He rolls. Nowhere to go. Mays is there again to wrap him up. Matt Mays. The clock is running. They've got 1 timeout to go.
Well,
clock is running, Dan.
They're going to call timeout right now. That is a coverage. That was a coverage call now. The way he was looking, the way he was rolling out, he didn't see anybody. The tough thing about a rollout, you can't see all of the field. You can't see what's to your back. And unfortunately, had to eat that one. Well, you got 2 downs here. You don't want to get it all back, but you want to get something. As you see Mays there. And I'll tell you, this is a good one to get if you're going to get a copy of a game.
If you want a copy, call 800-232-6946. We'll check the scoreboard. Does Perry have a timeout left? There is 1 left on the scoreboard. Chelsea, if you can check to see if they have a timeout left. Behind the scenes, yes, Chelsea Osborne and DeLoss, look at your name. They misspelled it. It's an E, not a Y. But that's close enough for
They got
Yankee.
his first name right.
That is close enough. They got your DeLoss right there, DeLoss. Helping us out. No timeouts. So Perry has no timeouts. And it comes down to, well, if they get a first down, the clock would stop. But the fans here have been entertained to a fantastic game. 3rd down and 13. The Bulldogs, if they win, their chances of a Conference Indiana title are alive. Gaylor. He's being sacked. Craggers. Now, it's 4th down. They don't have a timeout. It is 4th down. This is your ball game. The play comes from the 25. They've either got to get a touchdown or 15 yards. 4th down for the Falcons. Ryan Gaylor. Got to get rid of the football. He throws into the end zone, and it is incomplete.
My.
Moore is there. Baker is there. It falls incomplete. And Tim Bless and the Bulldogs are going to get the W.
Well, they made it exciting. You're going to see this replay. He had the man. He had exactly who he wanted to hit. just a little bit too high. You're going to see him coming right into your living room right there, and he's going to jump up for it, but it's just a little bit to the inside of the defender. And more unfortunately, just could not get position.
Well, Baker had position on him. Perry, no timeout, so all the Bulldogs have to do is kneel here, and they will get a hard-fought victory. 12-7. The Bulldogs go to 7-1 in Conference Indiana. They'll be 5-1, and they'll await the result of Lawrence Central versus Franklin Central. Depending on that ball game, will be their hopes of the Conference Indiana title. They're a game behind, so if Lawrence Central loses another game and North defeats Bloomington North, they would have a share of the Conference Indiana crown. The Bulldogs win it 12-7. We'll pick our player of the game and talk to Coach Tim Bless coming up as we catch our breath after a thriller in Conference Indiana. Bulldogs 12, Falcons 7. There's Tim Bless congratulating the Falcons on a hard-fought game here tonight. We'll be back to wrap it up on Inside next.
I would ask them if I can have some of it. If they say no, that's okay. But if I steal it, I would never do that.